The secret to staying motivated when starting YouTube. Now, we all know there's a lot of things that come with starting YouTube, and a lot of things that we make more harder than what it is. But I think the key factor of staying motivated on YouTube when starting YouTube is to not overcomplicate everything. We have a tendency to make everything harder than what it has to be. And I think the biggest thing we do is overcomplicate gear. It doesn't matter what you use. And the real key is a lot of people go out and buy these expensive cameras that they don't know how to work. And now you spend all your time doing more research before you even get started on how to work this camera that you have. That's why I do suggest it's not a bad idea to start out with your phone, because everybody knows how to work it. You know how to work your camera already. Then if you want to step up to something bigger, maybe go to an Action or the Pocket 3 if that's what you like. But don't overcomplicate the gear that you use, because now you find it's a big learning curve, and now you're struggling with that. You don't know what you're doing with that camera, so it's going to yield you from getting started, and you're not going to be motivated, because now every time you get ready to record, you have to set this camera up, figure out the settings, if the lighting is right, and you just make things harder than what it has to be. So don't get caught up in gear so much where you would definitely lose motivation, because I've done it. I've had cameras that I didn't know how to work, and I was trying to figure it out, and it stressed me out more than anything. And by the time I figured it out, I lost my motivation to record. I didn't know what I was going to record about. I didn't know what I was doing. The other thing that you got to realize when you're trying to stay motivated, you don't get caught up on what you're going to record. Think about it. Don't think about it too long. Study long, study wrong, or you're not going to do it. You write down 10 video ideas and you choose one. 10 things that you want to talk about that you feel like you're knowledgeable enough to speak on, and then get on there and do your video. But don't overthink it. Do not keep saying, oh, that's not going to be good, or this video won't work, because you don't know if the video is going to work until you put it out. All of it is right now is trial and error in the beginning. So don't overthink your video ideas, because you will find that the one that you would think wasn't going to do anything, the video you thought was going to flop and it sucked and you didn't like it, that'll be the video to take off. So there's a whole lot of things you can do to stay motivated. Something else you can do is practice. Get more comfortable. Go in the mirror and speak like you're talking to somebody else. Get comfortable talking. The more comfortable you get at talking to the camera, the more motivated you will be, because you're not intimidated anymore. It's going to come natural to you, because you've been practicing this. You've been preparing for the big show. So don't overthink, practice, and don't overcomplicate that gear, because all those things are definitely going to stress you out. And I'm trying to think, because there were so many times that I was unmotivated. Something else. Another big thing that will keep you motivated is, like I said in a previous video, get rid of the negative. Get away from people that are going to bring you down. Get away from people that are going to bring you out of that spirit to record. Get on here and upload. Because after you deal with everybody else's mess while you're already dealing with yours on top of everything, you don't have room for anybody else. So get your mind clear. Get your mind clear before you pick up that camera and start recording, because troubles of the world will stress you out. Quit watching the news. Don't watch the news before you record, because there's something always going on that's going to put you in a mind state like, I don't feel like doing this. This was depressing. Quit putting things in front of you that will get you out of the mood. You know what upsets you. You know your triggers. And when you know these triggers, you have to learn how to avoid them so you can stay motivated, because there's going to be so many things around you that's going to get you unmotivated and not feeling like picking up this camera. So you have to learn you. I think it's a big part of learning who you are, learning what affects you and what shifts your mood, where you feel like, I'm not in the mood to do anything. Because once you get in that mood, anything includes recording and getting on YouTube and showing up. So have that mindset that I know what bothers me. I know what cameras I can't use. It's so many things that go into this. But you have to learn all of those things that will deter you from doing what you have to do. And you have to remove it. And you have to get on here and show up despite all of that. So, yeah, this video isn't going to be long. I just want to let you guys know that it's it's no secret really that there's a lot of things that will make you lose motivation on getting on here and showing up. But you fight past those things, and you do what you need to do for yourself, so you can create, and you know what bothers you. So yeah, so stay motivated, keep pushing, and don't let all the things get in your way, because you know what you have to do. The reality is everybody knows what they have to do to get on here and show up. You know what stops you. You know what's in front of you, what bothers you. You know everything that's holding you back. So all you gotta do is push past that and keep going and stay motivated. Hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.